This is Bachelor, a small town in the Northern Territory, about 100 kilometres south of Darwin, just off the Stewart Highway. Nobody really knows how this little town in the middle of bumfuck came to exist. Legend says that the origins of the town comes from the Dutch airmen who were stationed here during Level 2. Apparently, they were so unimpressed with the local females, they made an oath to remain bachelors for life. Just kidding. The town is actually named after Lee Batchelor, who was the first minister responsible for the Northern Territory. Originally, what is now known as the town was a demonstration farm. Now, basically, demonstration farms are just essentially experimental farms established by the Commonwealth of Australia, just to try to see if there is any sort of economic potential in the area. So they tried various crops and livestocks, and they experimented, with different farm technology. But overall, I think it was a relatively short-lived experiment because there were some other issues going on at the time. There was labour shortages that in part stem from the industrial problems in the Northern Territory, coming from the Darwin Rebellion. That was a rebellion that was caused by the high price of pickle juice in the region. And pickle juice at that time was the lifeblood of many of farmers and stockmen in the Northern Territory. So during World War II, some of the land in the town's boundaries were cleared, and it became a major base for the Royal Australian Air Force, the United States Air Force, and the Netherlands East Indies Air Force. To support these operations, there was an existing railway that was coming to the Bachelor before, but they've expanded that railway, and they also built a clog factory to support the Dutch servicemen, who was crucial for them. After the war, they found uranium, and there was a uranium mine that was built there, but that ended up closing in the 70s. And it was actually during that uranium mine that a lot of the town was built, a lot of the local infrastructure, that is. Today there's approximately about 500 people living in Bachelor. Given its proximity to Darwin, some of the residents work in Darwin and commute back home to Bachelor. But yeah, there you go, that's Bachelor, a reprovable little town. If you're ever in the Territory, I recommend you go for a visit to either have a relax and have a beer, enjoy the scenery, go for a stroll, and do some foraging for leftover uranium. There you go.